Beijing also seeks out leadership positions in key UN bodies such as Interpol and ICAO and the Food and Agriculture Organization. They use bribery to win these elections, and then the agency heads pursue the Chinese national interests in violation of their oath of office under the UN Charter. They also win with unelected UN officials as well, such as High Commissioner for Human Rights Michelle Bachelet. She was co-opted into undermining her own office's investigation into the Uyghur genocide, as Chairman Smith noted, and took a highly criticized trip to China where she was seen beatifically gazing at Xi Jinping as he delivered a videotaped lecture to her on human rights. It was a stunning moment that undermined the entire object and purpose of the Office of the High Commissioner. She's not alone, however. The Undersecretary General for Counterterrorism, Vladimir Voronkov, also whitewashed China's crimes in the Uyghur region with his controversial 2019 trip to China, where he gave a press conference at the end that made no mention of the fact that China was instrumentalizing counterterrorism laws to imprison more than 1 million Uyghurs. Bachelet and Voronkov were only following in their boss's lead, however. Secretary General Guterres maintains a studied silence on China's abuses while praising Xi Jinping's leadership. So much winning for China. When co-optation fails, Beijing resorts to coercion. China is a leader in reprisals against human rights defenders, regularly harassing civil society representatives by blocking their access and shouting them down in UN forums. When I was at USUN, we had an issue where Dolkan Issa, the head of the World Uyghur Congress, attempted to enter UN headquarters for a forum. He was sponsored by a German NGO called the Society for Threatened Peoples. We had to go all the way up to the Secretary General in order to get Dolkan Issa admitted into the UN headquarters. And at one point, I was told that the Chinese permanent representative was calling the Secretary General every day and screaming at him on the phone so loudly that his voice could be heard in the outer offices. When that effort failed, China tried to revoke the consultative status of Society for Threatened Peoples in the NGO committee. Fortunately, we were able to defeat them, but these are the kinds of tactics, the extreme lengths that China will go to stop one human rights defender from entering the United Nations.